Next up, we have Baobhan Sith, Very Knight Tristan. Also, the reason Tristan got his buff in the first place. And just a side note that I want to add before I start getting into the video. Her collection. I'm not gonna lie, my mom used to do that too. So like this type of shit, like her obsession with shoes doesn't bother me because like my mom, when I was a kid, like every time I'd go into her bedroom, she had a case filled with like mini glass shoes, like a glass shoe collection. So yeah, I like, and the funny thing is some of them actually do look like these shoes. So that's just a memory from a childhood I wanted to share. And last note before we get into the actual video, I will be streaming this Lost Belt 6 Ordeal Call and Honkai Star Rail 1.1 on Tuesday and Wednesday, pretty much the whole days. If you want to go and see me, cool. Hope to see you there. So, Ascensions, it's definitely contentious. Like most people would say, this is best Ascension, and then the Banshee look kind of kills it for them, which no, kind of fair. This is a lot of spikes. This is a lot of vampire stuff. If you're not into that, yeah, you're in danger. Base attack 9.4k, almost 9.5. HP 12.1k. So HP, I do kind of wish it was higher, but that's because like I see Baobhan Sith, like I wouldn't say she's the best single target, not by a long shot, not for archers, because for those they go in other classes. But for solos among archers, she is one of the best. She has so much in her kit that helps her do solos. It's actually kind of crazy. So most of the time, if you want to see Baobhan Sith do solos, you would probably grail her higher, either to 100 or, if you have the coins, if you were summoning that hard on Morgan and her daughter just popped up. Oh yeah, spoiler on that, sorry. If her daughter showed up, then she'd be performing a little better. But you know, server coins these days, not easy. Not easy to get your hand on. If you see someone with a level 120 Barghest, they summon very hard on Morgan, but it's not as if it was a permanent 4-star where you're only getting 30 coins per. At least with Barghest and Baobhan Sith, they are story locked, so that you get 50 coins per, which is significantly easier. All right, back off tangent. Star weight, star gen, or archer numbers, MP charge healthy at 0.58. And not only that, she has very good hit counts, like across the board. For her quick card is above average, which is what you'd like to see. It'd be a lot harder because she's an archer, if her quick cards were not good. These are, yes, they could have been like higher hit count, but I don't think they were gonna do that. They would have had to nerf her gains. And yeah, once Mighty Chains come out, she looks so much better for solos. Every single servant that can solo is so much better because of Mighty Chains. It's a literal fact. First skill, 40% 3 turns quick buff on a 6 turn. Yeah, strong. That's strong. That's not it though. She gets an invo for 1 turn, and then everyone gets a party-wide dodge, and then she does 500 damage to herself. So yeah, this is kind of nice. This is really nice. And if I remember correctly, the invul is used first, and you save the dodge for later. So C basically has free turn off this, and then she has a little more protection for the next turn. Nice. Second skill, You MP seal them, then you skill seal them, and then you get a 30% battery. How this works out this is more than a 30%, because when you MP seal and you skill seal them, all they can do is do base cards. Meaning if you're fighting an enemy with like a lot of hits, and you happen to pop this the same turn, your MP bar is going up. It's just going up for free. And then the third skill, 3k HP absorb. You can't kill with this, but you drain 3000, you get 3000. Chance to reduce their MP gauge by 100% chance. Awesome. And then another 30% battery. Also on a 6th turn. All of her skills are on 6 turns. We love to see it. Also, coming back to the deck, she does not have double buster, double quick. So Ruler Scotty is not someone she is the most compatible with. And this is outside of solos. I just thought I'd mention it because, you know, a lot of people look down on quick units if they don't have it now, but not every servant needs Ruler Scotty. There could be another servant that comes out that suits more for double quick, double arts. Who knows? Could be coming out this year. But yeah, I have zero problems with any of her skills. Damage steroid, lots of survivability, not just for herself and the party. Preventing the enemy from popping skills to buff themselves up, and basically just like giving yourself free recharge. 60% battery split apart, which is good. Heal, drain, and another battery. These are such good skills for a solo servant. Granted, she doesn't have a guts, and none of her skills are that much lower. But I mean, you can fix some of this stuff. You can just fix some of it with command codes, and craft essences. Magic resist EX for 25% debuff resistance. Not. Why does she have this? That's so weird. Like, look at who else has this skill. Why does she have it? Maybe we find this in the story, but like Kichi, I kind of do understand because they're like an Omnioji, and they're like a really high ranking one too. These are all rulers that have EX magic resist. So why is it like, how is her magic resist that high? Yeah, A is way more common than EX by a landslide. Riding performance up 10%. Awesome. This does mean that if you need to fight Sith, you bring Britomart. That is a thing because now Britomart has super effective and a power mod against riding. So Sith, you better run. That airheaded elf is coming after you. Territory creation A for 10% arts. Very good for her 2 arts cards. If you want her to be soloing, you're leveling this. If you want her, no, extra attack first. Most of the time, you like her. Most of her use cases is solos, and she has a 60% battery over a 50. So you don't need mana loading. It's just gonna help you out, and in more hybrid setups, you're gonna start with like someone's gonna give you the charge you need. Whether it's a little over or exactly what you need, that depends on the comp and like what you're fighting. But this is just to make things easier at the start. You gotta remember that. It's useless literally after the first time you MP. Is useless after the first, no, not even the first time you MP. Useless after the first turn. Extra attack helps you the entire fight, every fight, as long as you do the extra attack. And I will say that this append is actually very useful on her because she takes half damage from alter egos, even if she does normal 1.0 damage. So this is just Now she does 1.3 damage against all 3 egos. Not full effective. She's not a pretender. She's not Musashi. She's not Kama. But it's useful. It's useful and has a use case. If you don't have a pretender, like, why wouldn't you bring her? NP, 6-hit single target, ignores evasion for 1 turn. Classic archer passive. Inflicts curse 1000 damage for 5 turns to them. And then her OC is amping the curse damage, not by 100, but 200%. In case you don't know how to do the math, that is 3 times damage on curses. Yeah. So her MP does 3000 damage per curse per turn every time. If she's able to loop this, she is rapidly upping how much curse damage does. Rapidly. If you put her in more curse meme teams, the damage is gonna get really, really stupid very fast. Like starting to take like in the 50,000, 100,000 for curse damage. Yeah, if you need someone to like enable curse teams, like Sith is definitely someone you can bring. Me personally, I'm a big fan of dots. Whether like I'm waiting for Kafka, I'm leveling Sampo and Honkai. I like dots. I think they're pretty. I think they're pretty cool. If the game has good like dot mechanics. FGO does not have the best dot mechanics. Honkai does. Honkai has really good dot mechanics. I hope they actually bring a servant that like really like a Sampo, for FGO. Someone that is like is so good at dot application and like upping dot damage that it actually makes them like good. Like maybe a debuff that dots can actually break. No, don't put that on a unit. Make that a like game mechanic, because like it becomes another Oberon situation if they make a unit that's only like, if you want to do dot damage, you need to get this unit. That is so stupid. They shouldn't tie like breaking a bar with dots to a unit. It should just be in the game. But that's a different conversation about dots. Maybe I make that video. I don't know. Baobhan CE, 30% MP damage and 30% chance to increase her MP gauge by 5% when attacking. I mean, cool. I wouldn't use this CE just for that. But it's cool that she has that. It is cool. If you are summoning for Morgan, Baobhan C is gonna be a great like pickup. Single target archers, not the strongest, not the strongest class, but she kind of stands out as like someone that can do really good. Like, they're not solely reliant on their MP, just like Anastasia. Or no, actually it's a little different with Anastasia. Anastasia just does so much shit. Like, Anastasia is like a really good single target archer, but Sith can like really put up the crits if you need her to. She really can, like, actually can do it. Yeah, like there are ways you can force the solo, like, and still give her like the Scotty Buster to like a couple turns just to like break bars and stuff. But I think she's good. Is she the best? No. Is she needed? No. Could she use a buff? Absolutely. She need, like, all these single target archers need MP buffs. Like literally all of them. They should not be out damaged so fucking hard on their strongest skill by people outside of their class. It actually makes no sense. But Artoria bias. I'm sorry. Did I say something? I don't know. Anyway, hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff.
I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid video. So thank you for watching.